So we have here in the studio our correspondent, Charles Alpha, who is going to give us the bigger picture on flood mitigation measures, impact and prediction from 5 states in 2024. It's over to you, Charles.
Thank you, Lamiali, for having me in the studio. First of all, this ranking report does not in any way undermine the efforts all that states are making to mitigate the impact of climate change, and for the purpose of this presentation, flooding will be our focus. Now, what this report is simply saying is that some states are doing more than others. And so 5 states have been ranked high in their efforts to tackle flooding across the 36 states of the Federation. And this is according to a climate governance performance rating and rankings of Nigerian states by the Department of Climate Change, the Federal Ministry of Environment and Society for Planet and Prosperity. And so they were ranked based on climate change, institutional arrangements and administrative structure, climate policy and action plan, climate budget implementation, and monitoring and online visibility with reference to flood-related awareness. And for the rating, we saw that Lagos was scored 182 points, and they rank first. Gombe is ranking second with 128 points. Bonyi third with 125. Borno and Ekiti share the same point, and they sit fourth position with 115 points each. Now, Lagos is among the 35 states in the region of high flood risk areas, according to the prediction of NIMET's in 2024 outlook. And what have these states done differently to rate them this way? Apart from other states across the Federation. Now, apart from the poor communities that are the most impacted by heavy flooding in Lagos, the state is doing so much to mitigate the impacts of climate change and flooding in this regard. Now, Lagos is doing all the right things about the environment, especially with the Cleaner Lagos initiative, from plastic waste to flood control, pollution, and coastal erosion. It is ranked number 1. That is why it is ranked number 1. And so in 2022, they launched the 5-year climate action plan, which is being pursued vigorously by all working with Sanwo-Olu's government. They ranked number 1, like we say there, by the society. And now the next is Gombe State. Now, Gombe State is coming second with 128 points, because some of the mitigating measures it has also taken since the 2024 NIMET prediction. Now, it is planting about 10 million trees and desilting drainages to address the problem this year's flooding is posing on communities so around the state. So we now saw that in terms of desilting of drainages, in terms of planting trees, it is also, working in that direction. And so we go to Borno State. Borno, as at 22 July 2024, heavy rainfall has caused damages to several camps and infrastructure in 17 local government areas of Borno State. Now, these reports have it that, or some reports have it that about 40,000 persons have been displaced in the last 3 to 4 years, and about 265 shelters have been damaged, and 1,444 individuals across 906 households affected. And this includes 600 women, 491 men, and 1,460 children. Now, steps taken by Governor Zulum has been that it has initiated also planting of more trees across the state to mitigate the impact of climate change. And from there we go to Kogi State. Kogi State is also doing very well, and Kogi was hit by the 2012 flood with devastation with enormous magnitude, and residents had been going through. They have also had their own fair share. Embankments have been built along the rivers Niger, Benue, to prevent water from coming up. And so that's so much we have for you, the much we can take right now because of our time. And this is not to say that other states' efforts in mitigating the impacts of climate change have been mitigated. And over to you now, Lami Ali.
Thank Thank you, Charles, for that information. You're watching News at 9 on NTA. Time now to go for some messages. Do stay tuned.